What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the final Valkyrie strategy guide, and we'll be taking on the Valkyrie Queen Sigrun. Now in these strategy guides, I talk about what opportunities you can take and what abilities to avoid. But with the Valkyrie Queen, she actually uses the abilities from all the other Valkyries that you've fought in the past, and actually uses them to her disposal. Now, I have heard that she is pretty random when it comes to her attacks, but these attacks that I'm about to show are the ones that she did the most common for me. So hopefully this does help, and if it does, remember to like my shit, subscribe to my shit, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe because I'd love to hear your feedback and your comments in the comment section below. Alright guys, let's make some noise. Of course, with any Valkyrie, if you can dominate the air, you've pretty much won the fight. So any aerial attack that she tries to do, whether you have to avoid it or knock her out of the air, will help you in your ability to win this fight. Now, I do suggest knocking her out of the air as much as you can because it leaves them wide open as well and pretty much guarantees you the fight if you can dominate the aerial attacks. Next up is the common Valkyrie wing attack. They pretty much go into like a wing combo and then try to stab you with an unblockable attack. Now she usually chains this wing attack into something else like a Valkyrie leap, which is super devastating. So if you can stop that right here with this wing attack, you can actually do a lot of damage. Now this was pretty common for me, so hopefully she does for the same thing for you. So good luck guys. And next up is going to have to be her wing shield. Now when she kind of starts feel like she's getting her ass kicked, she tends to put up her shield a lot more. She doesn't do it very often, but one of the times I fought her, she put it up a lot. And if she does put up that shield, remember to just bash her wings out of the way with your own shield bash. And this leaves her wide open, and I mean wide open, for a devastating combo or even chaining in a couple of abilities at once. So I stress to try and take this opportunity as well. In my battle with Sigrun, I found that she did the Valhalla leap a lot. She especially chained this in with the wing attack as well. If she missed you with her stab, she would jump straight up and try to hit you with this, and this ability actually takes off around about a quarter of your health, maybe just under. But in my fight I found she did this a lot, so try to avoid this one as much as possible. It's very quick and it can catch you very, very fast, so just backstepping or rolling to the side will help. And here's an example. Her next ability to avoid is her blinding hammer attack, where she pretty much leaps into the air and slams it onto the ground, or even just attacking you with a blinding hammer. Now the reason why I say to avoid this one is because it puts a blinding effect on you, and once this does this, there's a certain area that you can't actually see her. So if she's trying to come at you straight away, or if she does a Valkyrie leap and you can't see it, you're pretty much done for. So try to avoid these attacks at any costs. Anyway guys, this will be the end of my Valkyrie series, and hopefully these tips and tricks did help, and especially for the other Valkyries as well. Let me know how you went with this one as well. I would like to know, because I have heard that Sigrun uses different abilities to this fight alone. So hopefully the tips I did give did help, and if it did, remember to like my shit, subscribe to my shit, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe because I'd love to hear your feedback and your comments in the comments section below. I'm your host Noisy Boy, thanks for coming on by, and as always guys, stay noisy.
Moving a bit slow.
Thank you, friends. You have saved the Valkyries.
Sigrun, how did this happen?
Mimir, is that you? You have been freed, but...
Freedom comes at a price, milady.
You speak truly. Countless winters we served the Allfather. But only through his union to the Queen did we ever taste some measure of freedom.
But aren't you the queen?
There has only been one Queen of the Valkyries, the goddess Freya. When Odin severed her wings, I served in her absence, but it wasn't enough for the Allfather. He used an archaic piece of magic, corrupting my sisters. I tried to contain the damage by imprisoning them in places where they could cause no harm, but soon I lost myself as well.
Sigrun, I'm sorry for being so worthless. I could have done something, or tried at the very least. What will you do now?
I must reunite with my sisters. Together we can restore balance to the realms. You have the eternal blessings of the Valkyries.